A transformative experience is something that's super intertwined into the way my life is today. The most transformative thing that's ever happened to me is me learning how to deal with my addiction. For years and years and years of my life, I struggled with addiction, and being able to overcome that was a very long, drawn-out process of understanding how to develop an ability to basically find a relationship with myself again, because for many years I pushed myself aside and I wasn't able to discover who I was. And through the course of the journey of discovering myself, I was able to discover my purpose, which my purpose has been to help others. And when you become a person that beats addiction, being able to work in the field that I work in and have the purpose to help others, it's a way for me to give back, which was freely given to me. So for me to really dive into that, it's a major part of my life and how my life has changed. It gave me so many things, just learning how to develop the ability to find purpose again within myself so that I could give it back. Doing this and being able to help the guys that I help and the women that I help, and watching the lights come on in other people's lives where I'm able to relate in such a really strong way with the way that they're struggling. So for me, it's always been amazing to watch the change in the clients that we help and the people that our organization helps. For me, it's just about loving others now, and in turn, I had to learn how to love myself before I could love others. And that was a part of my component in life that missing for a very long time. So I guess, the part of the question that you asked is why. It's the reason why is because I found life again and I found purpose. I had none. And the purpose that I have today is to be able to do what I do and watch the things happen in other people's lives without having to, care about myself anymore, because I was able to do the things for me. It took me close to 20 years to develop a relationship with myself again. And I always say, I wanted to always go back to that innocence as a child. Kids are super innocent. They're able to see things just for what they are, and it gets clouded over time. And when we become adults, we lose that touch of that innocence. And for me, I lost that innocence. I lost the relationship with myself. And a lot of it fell into the addiction world. And addiction and drugs and all the other things that are tied to it is what made me lose myself. So looking in the mirror, not liking what I saw, not liking who I was, for a long time. Being able to develop a relationship with me again was probably the most life-changing experience, because in turn, I can't have purpose if I have no purpose. So being able to develop that first and pull myself out of it and be able to give it back to others, what was so freely given to me by God and different things, it's that has been the most, pinnacle turning point in my life. Because that innocence, I have that now. And, God gave me a little kid, and I have a little kid that is, giving me the chance to live that innocent life again on such a true, real level, and that I try to give that to our clients, and I try to make them see that. So for me, it's a passion. What I do is a passion, and I love it, and I love being able to help others. My biggest advice is not to give up on yourself and to be able to take advice from someone else, because the power of addiction is in strength in what you're learning from someone else. If you're able to take what you hear and use it in your life and actually understand that it's advice, and not be able to try and do it by yourself, because if we were able to do it by ourselves, we wouldn't ask for the help. So for me, when I was able to get away from me and get out of my own way, I was able to ask for help, and it was able to change my life. So the thing is for me to change my life, I